Hello, traders out there in Traderland. My name's Dez here at Grok Trade. It's Wednesday, January 5th, 2011, and the markets continue to go up. In large part, it has to do with the Labor Department coming out with better than expected news. Tomorrow, we have initial claims coming out 8:30 Eastern Standard, 1 hour before the markets actually open. Initial claims coming out for last week, seeing how the jobless numbers are going to fare. But more importantly, Friday, pre-market is the big one. 8:30, 1 hour before the markets open, we have the unemployment rate coming out. This is the non-farm private payroll, non-farm payrolls that will be hitting the newswire. All eyes are on that data, and that will be huge. But check this out, the markets continue to rally. Bringing over the indices, we have the Dow up 0.27%, the S&P picking up some ground here at a 0.5% to the upside. But check this out. In the face of what we saw yesterday, we have the Nasdaq up 0.8%, over 1% on Russell's. This is great news for the bulls, because if we saw anything other than this, I was starting to get a little nervous on the bull side of things, and we might have been looking to be going flat to market, but I really like what we're seeing here for some continuation to the upside. So for those longs you're holding on to, make sure your stop losses are in place, but I would still be holding on to these dudes. We have the bank giving us that support at 1.4% to the upside. VIX dropping 2%. Gold down a little bit. The dollar up a full percent, but that did not hurt the markets overall. That's interesting to see. All right, so there we have it. Looking here at the S&P daily, we are technicians. We love technicals. We love the charts, and we continue to look at these charts. And look at this. If I were to draw a couple little mini-me trend lines here, I'm going to bring one up to that area, and let's do another one right there. All right, so we kind of look a little wedgy here with the immediate candlestick grouping. If you look at this closely, I encapsulated all these candlesticks. Blow this up so we can see it. I'm using E-signal as my weapon of choice for charting, and but I mean, it looks really wedgy. You can see that wedge. We need to get over 1283. If we can get over 1284, that would be huge. That'd put us over this area of resistance and that trend line. So that'd be looking at resistance at 1283 and change, and 1284 going into tomorrow. If the initial claims number comes out positive, beating expectations, expect us to hit that number pretty fast. Question is, will that area hold? Maybe, maybe not. If we do drop, look for support around 1267. 1267 would be a big support area. 1265 to 1267. Give it a little breathing room. Here we continue with the positive ticks on the histogram. That is positive news. We continue to move upward on the MACD line and the signal line. That's great to see. I love that the histogram tick is growing in size. We had a little mini me one the day before. Now we have one that's starting to grow a little bit. That's what we are after. Now, for 2011, I'm going to put on my mentor hat here for a second and take you in under my wing, regardless if you're a mentor graduate or not, and regardless if you've been with us for a long time or not. One thing you'll know is we are educators. We're first traders, we walk the walk, and then we talk the talk, in that order. But we are educators, and I want to encourage you in 2011 to do two things. If you don't do these two things, shame on you, and look for a different hobby, because I'm telling you, trading can be one of the most expensive hobbies you'll ever take on. Market tuition, there's nothing more expensive than that. So do these two things, and you, my friend, will be doing yourself a huge favor. So for 2011, here's what I'm going to encourage you to do, and you're going to hear me talk about this. But you need a trading plan, something that is down on paper, something that is that has all your rules in trading. In my 201 courses, there's actually a whole lesson on what I believe all the components of a trading plan should consist of. But you need a trading plan. Put it together. Don't break your rules. Follow your rules, and only tweak your rules when you find out that a rule that you have cannot be quantified to make you money in the markets. All right. So you got that? Number one, trading plan. Number two, you have to be on a path of trading education. You have to be on a path of trading education. You cannot just assume that you'll just keep testing trading and it's going to eventually work. That won't do it. You have to put yourself on a path of trading education. So what does that mean? You can do it a couple different ways. Start going into books and reading trading books. Second thing you could do, go to seminars and take in as many seminars as you can get your hands on, or webinars. Do the webinars. You could do that too. Or you can find yourself a mentor, which by far is the king when it comes to the paramount way of learning to trade. Books, seminars, they're okay, but when somebody's there and can guide you, take you by the hand, that is the paramount way. But not everybody can, one, knows a mentor, and two, can afford a mentor. So, but you need to say, what is my path to trading? I recommend that you start your path with the one-on-one videos. These were put together with a lot of thought, and it is very well organized. And for you to have a rock solid foundation of trading education, we're going to give that to you. Just go to 101's videos, go through those videos, and those videos will be 4.5 hours or 30 lessons worth that will help start establishing the very best trading foundation that you can have. Woo! Okay, I'm off my soapbox. So anyway, I've encouraged you into two things here. One is put together a trading plan. Two is put yourself on a path to trading education. I don't care who you go through, find anybody, whatever. Do those two things. You've done yourself a huge favor, and you've given yourself a fighting chance to do something amazing in the market. So there you have it. There's my 7-minute video tonight. Didn't know that was coming out, but there it is. So thank you for being a part of Grok Trade, your path to trading education.